and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue.
The judge has denied bail for Sean Diddy Combs. Of course, this was the hip-hop mogul's latest bid for freedom as he remains in federal jail for his racketeering and trafficking.
Los Angeles is no stranger to wildfires, but the recent blazes have sparked more than just flames. They've set off a storm of conspiracy theories. At the center of it all is Sean Diddy Combs. Rumors are swirling. Could a powerful figure have intentionally started these fires to hide a web of secrets connected to the embattled music mogul and a circle of A-list celebrities? It may sound like the plot of a Hollywood thriller, but the emerging details are so strange and interwoven that it's hard not to wonder if there's more to the story than what meets the eye. Get ready. This story is full of shocking twists.
Utter destruction everywhere you go. The three big fires here are the Palisade fires. This is where we are, right at the edge of it. This is the staging ground for the LA Fire Department as well as the LA Police Department. If you would look this side, you will see that this fire, this Palisade fire, came really that close to this highway, to this parking lot here. Everything is scorched on the other side.
Let's start with the basics, the fires themselves. While California is no stranger to wildfires during its dry seasons, this time something feels off. The flames seemed eerily targeted, tearing through some of Southern California's wealthiest neighborhoods, where sprawling celebrity mansions stood. Yet Diddy's Los Angeles estate, a 17,000-square-foot palace in Holmby Hills, remained untouched, even as nearby areas were consumed by flames. Meanwhile, homes belonging to stars like Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, and Anthony Hopkins were completely destroyed. Is it just a coincidence? Conspiracy theorists certainly don't think so, pointing out how deliberate the destruction appears, almost as if the fires were carefully planned to destroy specific locations.
It's just incredible. And, it brings into context our whole system of innocent until proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? And, we could debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, well, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent until proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent until proven guilty.
Here's where things get really interesting. Diddy, once the king of hip-hop and luxury, is now sitting in a Brooklyn detention center awaiting trial on a slew of criminal charges. His arrest last year sent shockwaves through both the entertainment and legal worlds. The charges ranged from racketeering to allegedly orchestrating illicit schemes that span decades. But here's the kicker. Insiders claim that Diddy isn't just facing charges for his own actions. The word on the street is that he may hold the keys to a hidden network of powerful individuals who have been pulling strings behind the scenes for years, possibly even decades. If Diddy decides to talk, it could trigger a domino effect, toppling careers, reputations, and legacies in its wake.
He was I was 3 years old. I don't have a lot of memories of my father. They say, you can't miss something you never had. So that's only a little ways right, There's definitely been times as I've gotten older that I've missed my father.
So what does this have to do with the fires? That's where the conspiracy theory takes a wild turn. The claim is that these fires weren't mere acts of nature. Instead, someone may have deliberately orchestrated them to destroy evidence that could expose a complex web of illicit activities tied to some of Hollywood's most untouchable figures. We're talking about secret tunnels, underground rooms, and hidden spaces that allegedly connected some of these star-studded properties. If the rumors are true, these wildfires could have been a calculated move to eliminate physical proof before investigators had a chance to uncover it.
Diddy will be sued, and I say will be because nothing has been filed yet, by at least 120 people in the next 30 days. So
the theory takes an even wilder turn when you consider the scale of destruction. Over 40,000 acres of land have been scorched, with more than 12,000 structures damaged or completely obliterated. Among them were homes belonging to celebrities rumored to have attended Diddy's infamous gatherings. These weren't just any parties. They were the kind of events spoken about in hushed whispers, where the normal rules of the outside world seemed to vanish. Attendees included not only Hollywood elites, but also powerful figures from business and politics. Could the fires have been a deliberate attempt to erase any trace of what transpired within those walls?
I came here today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
And then there's the timing. The fires broke out just as Diddy's legal troubles were reaching a boiling point, with his trial looming on the horizon. Speculation is growing that he might strike a deal and start naming names to save himself. If that happens, the fallout could be catastrophic, not just for Diddy, but for anyone connected to him. The theory suggests that whoever is behind the fires might be acting preemptively to protect themselves by ensuring there's no physical evidence left for authorities to uncover. Adding fuel to the fire are the strange rumors surrounding Diddy's properties. For years, whispers have circulated about underground tunnels connecting his Holmby Hills mansion to other high-profile residences. Some even claim these tunnels were used for secret meetings, covered exchanges, or worse. While no solid evidence has surfaced to support these allegations, the idea of hidden passageways has captivated the public's imagination. Now, with parts of these neighborhoods reduced to ash, any chance of uncovering such secrets may have literally gone up in smoke.
I mean, it's a legitimate concern. No judge wants to wake up and read the headlines the next day. Oh, they treated this guy special and they gave him bond, and now he's gone and he fled from justice. So that's what's in the back of most judges' minds. On the other hand, we deal with cases where clients have significant funds sometimes, and sometimes where there's money, you can craft a unique solution. Years ago it was the ankle bracelet and the ankle monitor.
Then there's the question of insurance. Some skeptics have raised concerns that the celebrities who lost their homes will likely receive hefty insurance payouts, casting doubt on whether the destruction was truly accidental. Could this be a convenient way for certain individuals to walk away unscathed, both financially and legally? While the idea may seem far-fetched, in a world where billions of dollars and reputations are on the line, stranger things have certainly happened.
Hey, real quickly, all that commissary stuff, he's not getting any of that because people in the shoe have an abbreviated list. So he's out of luck. No stake for him. Yeah, he is on watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there, he was like an overnight guest.
Of course, Diddy's current predicament only adds more layers to the intrigue. His arrest last year wasn't just about one or two isolated incidents. Prosecutors painted a portrait of a man who operated with impunity for years, shielded by his wealth, influence, and connections. The charges against him include allegations of coercion, exploitation, and a systematic abuse of power. But what's truly chilling is the suggestion that Diddy wasn't acting alone. Some believe he may have been a mere pawn in a much larger game, orchestrated by individuals far more powerful than him. If that's the case, his potential cooperation with authorities could be catastrophic for those pulling the strings behind the scenes.
I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth.
Never one to shy away from controversy, Diddy has been outspoken about the hidden forces within Hollywood for years. In one of his infamous rants, he declared, "They can control shock. They can control shock. They can control LeBron. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they can't control me." While many dismissed his words as the ramblings of a provocateur, others saw them as a rare glimpse into the shadowy world of influence and control that allegedly governs the entertainment industry. Now, in light of the current situation surrounding Diddy, those warnings take on new significance. Could he have been trying to blow the whistle on something far bigger than anyone realized?
Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They could control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James.
Even more chilling are the accusations that Diddy's infamous gatherings were more than just extravagant parties. Some attendees have hinted at rituals and events that were as secretive as they were unsettling. While details remain scarce and often contradictory, the idea that these gatherings served a darker purpose has gained traction in certain circles. If true, it would shed light on why someone might go to such extreme lengths to ensure that no evidence remains.
If they did in fact occur, their argument is more than likely going to be that this activity was consensual, that this person was a willing participant, and not only that, but that these individuals assumed the risk of being present at those parties, of engaging and voluntarily engaging in this conduct and being in those spaces, consuming and things of that nature.
Meanwhile, the public is left to wonder just how deep this rabbit hole really goes. The fires, Diddy's arrest, the swirling rumors of underground tunnels and hidden secrets. Everything feels like scattered pieces of a puzzle that haven't yet come together. With so many high-profile names possibly involved, the stakes couldn't be higher. If Diddy decides to cooperate with authorities, we could be witnessing one of the biggest scandals to ever rock Hollywood. But for now, all we have are questions and speculation. As the dust settles, literally on the charred remains of Los Angeles, one thing is certain. This story is far from over. While the fires may have destroyed physical evidence, they've also sparked a conversation that's only just beginning. Who's really pulling the strings? What secrets lie hidden in the ashes? And most importantly, what happens next? Stay tuned because this Hollywood drama is just getting started.
This looks like the apocalypse, to be honest with you. It just doesn't feel like the normal things that happen in your life. This is something very unusual about what's going on, in my humble opinion, right now.
The fires in Los Angeles didn't just consume homes and land. They scorched the lives of some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. As the smoke cleared, a devastating tally of losses emerged, with celebrities like Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, and Mandy Moore seeing their estates reduced to rubble. But here's the question that has everyone talking. Were these fires merely another act of nature, or was something more deliberate at play? Could these stars have been caught in the crossfire of a much larger, more sinister scheme? And if so, what did they know? Or more importantly, what were they a part of? Let's dive into the tangled web of celebrity connections and the shocking theories surrounding them.
Leave the king the f*** alone. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna post my wife as much as I want. Go post your wife on your f***ing Instagram.
What stood out most about these fires was just how targeted they appeared. Take Paris Hilton, for example. Her beachfront mansion in Malibu, a symbol of her glamorous lifestyle, didn't stand a chance. The flames ravaged the property, leaving only ashes and memories behind. Paris, devastated, shared how her home wasn't just a house. It was where her family built their lives, where loved ones celebrated milestones. But some conspiracy theorists are questioning why her home, in particular, was hit so hard. Was it simply bad luck, or could it be that her property was tied to something much bigger? In recent years, Paris has distanced herself from the wild party scene she was once synonymous with, yet her name still surfaces in whispers about certain high-profile gatherings. Could her mansion have harbored a secret that someone wanted erased?
We expect winds to subside somewhat, which will allow fire crews to increase containment lines. However,
Paris wasn't alone in her loss. Anna Faris, the actress known for her comedic roles and down-to-earth personality, also lost her Pacific Palisades home. For Anna, the loss was deeply personal. Her representatives confirmed she was safe, but the house she and her family cherished was gone. Yet some are pointing out a strange coincidence. Her property wasn't just a random location. It was situated in an area rumored to be connected by underground passages to other celebrity estates. These rumors have long been dismissed as urban legends, but with so many homes in these specific areas affected, skeptics can't help but wonder if there's more to the story. Then there's Mandy Moore, whose home in Aladino was completely leveled. She shared emotional posts about the devastation, calling it unbelievable and gut-wrenching. But let's not forget that Mandy's ties to Hollywood run deep. She's been in the industry since her teenage years. While she's largely stayed out of scandals and controversies, her connections to the upper echelons of Hollywood are undeniable. Could her home have been collateral damage in a broader attempt to erase evidence tied to these elite networks? It's hard to say, but the timing of the fires, coinciding with Diddy's legal troubles reaching new heights, has certainly raised eyebrows.
In the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles, that toll having been revised upwards just over an hour ago.
Still under a red flag warning, the list of celebrity losses doesn't end there. Billy Crystal, Diane Warren, and even Mel Gibson all suffered catastrophic losses. Gibson's situation, in particular, has sparked intense speculation. Describing the destruction of his Malibu home as resembling Dresden, Gibson's ties to controversy and his outspoken criticism of Hollywood's darker side have raised questions. Could his home have been targeted because of what he knows? Some believe that Gibson, who has hinted at the existence of hidden agendas within the entertainment industry, might have gotten too close to the truth for comfort. But here's where things take a darker turn. Reports have surfaced suggesting that some of these destroyed properties weren't just luxurious homes. They could have been hubs for secretive gatherings involving only the most influential and powerful figures. According to unverified sources, some of these locations were allegedly equipped with hidden rooms, underground tunnels, and elaborate security systems designed to keep prying eyes out. If these rumors are true, the fires may not have been a natural disaster, but rather a calculated move to erase any physical evidence of what went on behind closed doors.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
Let's not overlook the role of insurance in all of this. Many of the celebrities who lost their homes are set to receive massive payouts, which raises questions about whether this destruction was truly accidental. It wouldn't be the first time someone used a disaster, natural or otherwise, as a convenient way to erase the past and start fresh. While no one is directly accusing these stars of being involved in anything shady, the optics of the situation are enough to make anyone suspicious. Then there's the curious case of Diddy's mansion, which remained unscathed despite being just a few miles away from the chaos. His Holmby Hills estate, a sprawling property with more than enough space to host the kinds of gatherings people are now speculating about, seemed miraculously spared. Was it simply good fortune, or was something more deliberate at play? Some believe Diddy's property was intentionally left untouched because it was already under scrutiny by investigators. After all, reports suggest that Diddy's home was raided months ago, with authorities allegedly seizing items ranging from incriminating footage to unusually large quantities of personal products. If these reports are true, the mansion may already be a treasure trove of evidence, making any destruction unnecessary.
I think he's telling everybody exactly what they don't want to hear.
What makes this even more intriguing is the network of celebrities who have been indirectly or directly linked to Diddy over the years. His infamous gatherings, often referred to as legendary by those who attended, were said to attract everyone from A-list actors to top music moguls. Some attendees have hinted that these weren't just parties, but elaborate events with strict privacy rules. So strict, in fact, that phones were often confiscated and security was reportedly tighter than at most Hollywood premieres. While it's easy to dismiss these accounts as exaggerations, the sheer number of people who've shared similar stories suggests there may be more truth to them than we'd like to believe. And let's not forget the whispers about underground tunnels connecting some of these properties. While it might sound like something out of a spy movie, these rumors have persisted for years. Some allege that these tunnels were used to transport people or items between properties without drawing attention. If such tunnels did exist, the fires could have destroyed any physical proof of their presence. Without evidence, it's nearly impossible to separate fact from fiction. But perhaps the most chilling part of this theory is the idea that Diddy might not be the mastermind behind it all. Some believe he's merely a pawn in a much larger game, one that involves individuals far more powerful than him. These shadowy figures, whoever they may be, might be pulling the strings to protect themselves. If Diddy's trial moves forward and he starts talking, it could expose secrets that have been buried for years. For those invested in keeping those secrets hidden, the fires may have been a desperate but effective solution.
What it shows, what the complaint is illustrating is this completely out of control party on a super yacht, including various celebrities, that when you read it kind of rings true. I mean, when you read it, it doesn't come off as being something that's...
The connections don't stop with Diddy. Other celebrities have been dragged into the spotlight, either because of their ties to him or their presence at these rumored gatherings. Take Kanye West, for example. He's long been vocal about the hidden forces controlling Hollywood. While some dismiss his rants as the ramblings of someone unhinged, others view them as warnings from an insider who knows too much. Kanye has repeatedly called out figures like Jay-Z and Beyoncé, claiming they're part of a larger system designed to control and manipulate. Could Kanye's cryptic comments about the entertainment industry be more than just speculation? And if so, how does Diddy fit into this puzzle?
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
As the pieces start to come together or fall apart, it's clear that the fires have done more than just destroy homes. They've sparked a conversation about power, control, and the lengths people will go to in order to protect their secrets. Whether these theories hold any truth or are simply the product of overactive imaginations, one thing is certain: the story is far from over. As more details continue to emerge, the stakes will only rise. So what's next? Will we see more revelations about the connections between these celebrities, or will the truth, like the evidence, go up in flames? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The conversation is just getting started. Until next time, stay tuned for more revelations and insights into the world of celebrity gossip. Goodbye for now.